The discussion chapter is where you delve into the meaning, importance, and relevance of the results. It should focus on explaining and evaluating what you found, showing how it relates to your literature review and research questions, and making an argument in support of your overall conclusion. Hi, I'm Jessica from Scribbr, here to help you achieve your academic goals. There are many different ways to write the discussion section, but you can focus it around 4 key elements. Let's dive into them. Now, to start your discussion chapter, you should state your research problem again and concisely summarize your main findings in a paragraph. So something like, the results indicate that. Then you can move on to the focus. First, give your interpretations. In other words, what do the results mean? It's important to spell out their significance for the reader and show exactly how they answer your research questions. Here are some typical approaches to interpreting the data. Identifying the correlations, patterns, and relationships among the data. Discussing whether the results met your expectations or supported your hypotheses. It might sound like this. In line with the hypothesis. Here's just one example I'm showing you, but there are more in our knowledge base article. Check them out here. Second, discuss the implications. So what has your research contributed and why should the readers care? You should also show how your findings fit with existing knowledge and what consequences they have for theory or practice. Here are some questions you can ask yourself. Do your results agree with previous research? If so, what do they add to it? Are your findings very different from other studies? If so, why might this be? Do the results support or challenge existing theories? Are there any practical implications? Here's how you can discuss the implications. The experiment provides a new insight into the relationship between. Third, acknowledge the limitations. Even the best research has some limitations, and acknowledging these is important to demonstrate your credibility. Limitations aren't about listing errors. They provide an accurate picture of what can and cannot be concluded from your study. Limitations might be due to your overall research design, your methods or samples, or unanticipated obstacles that emerge during the research process. After noting the limitations, you can reiterate why the results are nonetheless valid for the purpose of answering your research questions. For example, it is beyond the scope of the study to address the question of. Finally, state your recommendations. Based on the discussion of your results, you can make recommendations for practical implementation or further research. Suggestions for further research can lead directly from the limitations. Don't just state that more studies should be done. Give concrete ideas for how future work can build on areas that your own research was unable to address, like the example here. Further research is required to establish whether X is a factor in. We also have a checklist to help you write the discussion section easily. Just click this link here. If you find this video helpful, don't be stingy with your likes. I'll see you in the next video.